Hello everyone, it's Jen, Scrapbena Creations. I'm so excited to be doing a collaboration with Kristie Marcotte using the Not2Shabby Coffee and Friends kit. Now this kit did sell out, but the new monthly box is coming out June 1st. Here's a little peek of what came in this month's box from the unboxing that I did, and I will link that below. Now the stamps are available. This little cutie is available in a digital format, and it's got all the cute little food and drinks. This stamp set is available. I love this one. The coffee bag is actually my favorite with the beans in it. And then this stamp set is also available with all the gorgeous large sentiments. So I'm also bringing in some Catherine Pooler inks. I'm using Grape Crush, Party Dress, It's a Boy, and then the iced coffee or icing on the cake. Icing on the cake, I think it's called. I'm also bringing in some MFT sketches for the first 5 of my card designs. So we're going to jump into card design number 1. Now Kristie and I each did 10 card designs for 20 total, and we made 2 of each, so 40 cards using the kit. Now this is the first card sketch I'm using from MFT. And of course, I reached for that coffee bean bag because I loved it so much and I thought it went perfectly with the coffee bean paper. I colored these with my Copic markers, just sat down over the weekend, colored them up. I'm following this sketch as it is. Now I did add some extra paper there to the back of this so that it sits level over top of those 2 stripes of paper to the bottom third of the card. And then I'm adding one of the ephemera pieces, and it reads Coffee and Friends, the Perfect Blend. And then I added a little coffee mug here. Now the coffee mugs are different for both of these, and I had my window open. It was a gorgeous day while I was filming this, and my papers flew on my desk there. But I also added the little spoon, which I thought was super sweet to dig out those coffee beans to percolate. So I'm just going to add the ephemera piece here to the top. I love that the ephemera included sentiments as well as images. So here's a look at those 2 cards. I added some white gel detail to that bottom, to the cup on the left there. And I thought it just went well with the little paper that I used. So moving on to card design number 2. This is MFT sketch 186. And this one, I loved these large sentiments. So this one says, may your coffee kick in before reality does. So cute. I know for you coffee lovers, these sentiments are perfect, or for people in your life who love coffee. Kristie and I have done a number of coffee related themed collaborations, and neither of us drink coffee, so it's kind of funny, but there's so many people in my life that love coffee, so I never have a problem getting these coffee themed cards to people who will enjoy them. So again, following this sketch, I loved the pink striped paper. So there's a light pink stripe and then the brighter pink, so pretty, and I love pink and brown together. I did bring in some Nina Desert Storm cardstock just to add a little bit of that lighter brown color for these cards. And then that one piece of paper there has the kind of over top view of the coffee mugs. Now for the second card, I just switched the papers. So the mug paper is to the back and that striped paper is the square. I love them both. You'll have to let me know which one you prefer. Also let me know which of the 10 card designs you liked best. So this one I'm using MFT sketch 182. So this is a landscape card. And I went ahead and stamped out all of these sentiments. So this card says lashes long and coffee strong. And I'm going to use one of the ephemera little to-go cups here for the focal point on my card. And it matches the one of the 3 coffee cups there on that pattern paper I'm using from the background. Now the scalloped rectangle is from Honeybee Stamps. I love these. And in this video, I actually get glue everywhere. So I left this fumble in. I dropped this rectangular piece right on to my paper. Thank goodness It's easy to clean up. And then I can add this over top of the pink striped paper here. And I did add that piece of extra cardstock to the back just to make sure that that rectangular piece was level. And just adding the mug, and then these two cards I did exactly the same. If I were to do it over, I think I would have used the brown Catherine Pooler ink for the sentiment. I don't know. I like the black, but I think the brown just would have tied it together a little bit better. So moving on to card design number 4, I'm using sketch 183. This is a very simple card design. I did cut out the circle from that back panel of paper that I'm using, so I just wanted to make sure I adhered a scrap piece of white cardstock there in the center. Then there'll be no dip from that cutout circle. Now for this card, my fine tip point on my Barely Art glue actually came out with the pin, so I got glue everywhere, and I feel like I need to do a review on this glue. It's very popular right now. I don't know. I'll have to do a review and tell you my thoughts on it. But I did struggle with it in this video. So I have the fine tip point back in now, but it did create quite a mess without that fine tip. So this card was super quick to put together. Just added the circle, the little kitty cat donut, and then the sentiment, have the best day. And these two I did exactly the same. It's nice having multiples of the same pattern paper so you can make more than one card. So card design number 5 is sketch 181, and this is the last card sketch that I'll use. But I loved how these pattern papers went together. So I love pink and brown together, but I also love aqua and brown. And you can see I got more glue on my desk. That's one thing that I love about working on the Tim Holtz glass mat, is it cleans up super easy. So thank goodness, because I would have had glue everywhere. But I'm using the striped pattern paper for the back, and then the smaller polka dots for that focal panel there in the center. And then the blue with the larger polka dots for that strip there. And then some of the lighter brown pattern paper. And this sentiment says we go together like coffee and donuts. So these are a couple of the images that I colored up with my Copic markers. So cute. So for this one, I have the white mug. For the second one, I have a darker brown mug, but colored the donuts the same. And you can see that the card sketch is pretty much identical here to the cards that I made. So I'll show you both of these. Aren't those cute? I really loved these stamp sets. So these images are from the same stamp set, and for card design number 6, I'm going to do a mini slimline. So what I loved about these pattern paper pads as well, they had solid pattern, well, it's not a pattern if it's solid. They had solid paper, which is so great for layering. So I was really grateful for that. I found that the paper pads just allowed me to do a lot more because there were some busier designs, but then there were also those solid papers. So I loved this little croissant, colored that up with some of my E markers, some of my lighter ones. And then I have this mug here with the whipped cream, and then the large sentiment that says, may your coffee kick in before reality does. So I did reuse that from the earlier card, but I really loved how large these sentiments were. And more glue on my craft mat. Just going to add a little bit of white gel pen here for some detail, and then I'll show you the second card. I did one in a blue color palette, and I really love how both of these turned out. I think these might be my favorite out of the set of 20 that I made. So for this one, I'm going to use the cupcakes. This is card design number 7, and these were kind of fun because they had the purple introduced into the color palette. So I'm using the pink polka dot as a stripe kind of diagonal on that card. And then I'm going to bring in some Love from Lizzie peel off. So I have designed with that kit a few times. I happened to have some of the purple colors, and again, cleaning up some glue. I don't know. I feel like I'm not normally a messy crafter, but this entire card making session, I had glue everywhere. So Let me know in the comments below if you struggle sometimes during a card making session, and is it glue that's the culprit, or is it something else that you kind of get all over you? I suppose ink would be another one where you sometimes get it all over the place when you're just really into creating a set of cards. So here's where I'm adding the peel offs, and then I did cut out a stitched circle with some of that Nina cardstock, and everything that I will be using today will be in the description box below, as well as the links to the Not2Shabby subscription box, which, depending on when you're watching this, you will be able to order the June one very soon. So you can go ahead and click on that link. Now, they are affiliate links, which means I make a small commission with your purchase at no extra cost to you. And that just really helps me bring more content to my channel, so always appreciate it. This is where I'm bringing in the purple ink from Catherine Pooler, and I'm using the sentiment again, have the best day. So this could be a birthday card or just like a generic thinking of you, sending a card for any occasion. The next set of cards, I loved this polka dot to go mug here, and the sentiment mom fuel I thought was really cute. So I'm going to use some of the brown paper here, and I'm just going to put a strip of that along. It's sort of to the middle, maybe a little bit lower. Tried to get it as centered as possible, and then cut a stitched oval with that pink stripe paper. You can see I really gravitated toward that pink stripe paper. I'm using it quite a bit on my cards, but I loved the pop of pink with the browns. And then I stamped the sentiment onto some of the, I think this was paper from the paper pad, just using some of that Party Dress Catherine Pooler ink. And for the second one, I added the oval to the left side instead of the right, just to show you a little bit of variation in the design. So for card design number 9, this is a Trinity Stamps mug die set, and if you've been around for a while, you know that I pull this out quite frequently when I'm making coffee themed cards. It's a wonderful set. It also includes dies with it to create this into a gift card holder, and so I thought it would be great to show you this die set here with some of the elements from the subscription box. So I really liked this blue and brown coffee mug paper, and I'm just going to add the coffee to the center here. I cut that out of some of the paper from the subscription box, so the die comes with that. Super fun. Then I cut out a stitched oval, and I'm going to add some of the ephemera here. This is just the word love with the coffee mug as the O. And then for the second one, I used one of the ephemeras that says coffee time. So super easy and quick to put these together. Same with this last card, card design number 10, a super quick mini slimline card. I love that there was some paper in here for us tea lovers. I drink tea every day. I love it. So this one is cut to 3x6. I cut out a stitched, actually it wasn't a stitch, it's just using the infinity circle for some of that glitter paper for the background. Layered a stitched heart, stamped out the sentiment, you have my heart, and then added the teacup ephemera, and I created both of those exactly the same. So I'm going to slow this down. I'm going to show you all of the 20 cards that I created with 10 card designs. Make sure to go over and check out Kristie's video. She has another 10 card designs and another 20 cards for you, so a total of 40 cards in this collaboration. And don't forget that everything will be linked below for you, including to the Not2Shabby subscription box. I want to thank Jamie for sending both Kristie and I the box to work with this month. Super fun. I hope you enjoyed these cards. Do let me know which is your favorite if you had one. Like I said, I think the mini slimline with the croissant and the coffee cups is my favorite, but I had a lot of fun creating all of these. So I'm just going to show you that last set of cards, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for joining us. I will have the links below to the unboxing, the MFT sketches, and the June subscription box. Take care, everyone. Have a fantastic day. Thanks for watching. Bye.